Hello friends, and welcome to all our listeners from the world of education and competitive examinations. You are all welcome to Anag Academy's RAS podcast. Today we are going to discuss a topic that has become a talking point in every household across India, especially here in Rajasthan. Coaching, need or luxury? Has coaching truly become an essential requirement in today's competitive environment? Or is it just an added convenience that we might not actually need? Today, we will conduct a 360-degree analysis of this topic, covering its pros and cons, its impact on student and society, government initiatives, and recent regulations. Our entire focus will be on this vast industry within the context of Rajasthan. Let's first understand the expansion of the coaching industry. In India, education has always been given paramount importance, but over the last few decades, the increasing competition for government jobs and admissions to prestigious institutions has transformed the coaching industry into a massive sector. This is not just limited to civil service exams like IAS, RAS, but coaching centers have mushroomed for all kinds of competitive exams, including NEET, JEE, banking, SSC, police recruitment, and even school level examinations. Rajasthan is no exception to this trend. Kota has become a hub for engineering and medical coaching, and cities like Jaipur, Jodhpur, and Udaipur also have a widespread network of coaching centers for various competitive exams. Now let's turn our main topic, coaching. First, let's discuss why some consider it a need, that is, what are its benefits. First benefit is structured curriculum and expert guidance. Coaching institutes provide a well-planned and intensive curriculum for various competitive exams. They break down the syllabus into smaller parts to help students prepare in the right direction. Experienced educators, often experts in their field, guide students in understanding complex concepts and learning effectively. This is particularly beneficial for students who find self-study challenging. Next one is time management and discipline. Coaching institutes offer a fixed timetable and regular classes, which instills discipline in students. This helps them manage their time better and achieve their set goals. Third one is study material and resources. Coaching centers often provide updated study material, mock test series, previous year's question papers, and various references books according to the latest syllabus, saving students the trouble of finding quality content. Fourth one is the competitive environment and motivation. Studying with other candidates who share similar goals creates a healthy competitive environment. Opportunities for group discussions, question answer sessions, and learning from peers help maintain motivation. And the fifth one is mental support and counseling. Some reputable coaching institutes also provide counseling sessions and mental health support to help students cope with exam stress. This can be crucial for students in a high pressure environment. So, these were some significant benefits of coaching. But every coin has two sides. Now let's discuss why some consider it a luxury. That is, what are its drawbacks? The first one is exorbitant fees and financial burden. Coaching fees can be quite expensive, becoming a major financial burden for students, especially those from rural or economically weaker backgrounds and their families. Additionally, the cost of living, food, and travel in big cities adds to this expense. Second one is misleading advertisements and false promises. This is a serious concern. Many coaching institutes attract students by promising guaranteed success, assured ranks, and making false claims in their advertisements. They inflate their success rates and take credit for student selections, even if the student only studied with them for a shorter period. The Central Consumer Protection Authority, that is CCPA, has taken strict action against such misleading advertisements. In April 2025, the CCPA fined 24 coaching centers about 70 lakh for misleading claims and issued notice to almost 50. This included institutes preparing for prestigious exams like UPSC, IIT JEE and NEET. The CCPA has advised coaching centers to avoid claims like guaranteed placement or selection or assured ranks. Third one is the mental stress and pressure. The pressure from coaching, high expectation, especially from parents and self, and financial burden put additional mental strain on students. In coaching hubs like Kota, cases of suicide due to stress, anxiety, and depression among students have been observed, highlighting a grim aspect of this industry. Unfortunately, and lack of personal attention is the fourth drawback. In large batches, it becomes difficult for each student to receive individual attention. Coaching often adopts a one size fits all approach, which fails to address the specific shortcomings of students and hinders their original thinking. And the fifth one is the ethical concerns. The question arises whether coaching is shifting education from a noble mission to commercial enterprises. Does it prioritize financial capability over talent and hard work, thereby increasing inequality in society? Now let's discuss the impact of all this on student and society and whether it provides equal opportunities. Uneven playing field. Expensive coaching makes it even more difficult for students from economically weaker section to succeed, which increases inequality in society. It benefits a class that can afford coaching. Second one is the mental health crisis. As mentioned earlier, the excessive pressure from coaching and the uncertainty of the success can have a severe negative impact on students' mental health. Understanding these concerns, governments, especially the government of Rajasthan, have taken significant initiative and are trying to bring in regulations. First one is Rajasthan Coaching Center Control and Regulation Bill 2025. The government of Rajasthan introduced this important bill in the State Assembly in March 2025 to ensure transparency in the coaching industry and protect students' interest. The key provisions of the bill are as following. First one is mandatory registration. All coaching centers with 50 or more students will be required to register mandatorily. Each branch will be considered a separate coaching center and must be registered separately. The registration will be valid for 3 years only. Next one is prohibition on false claims. Coaching centers will not be able to make misleading advertisements, false claims and guarantee ranks. Next one is penalties. For violation of rules, there will be a fine of 2 lakh rupees for the first offence, 5 lakh rupees for the second offence and cancellation of registration thereafter. Next one is fee refund rules. If a student leaves the course midway, there is a provision for proportional refund of the remaining fee. Next one is the weekly off and study hours. A weekly off will be mandatory for students and teachers. Classes will not exceed 5 hours a day. Next one is student helpline and mental health. Coaching centers will have to establish a helpline and counseling facility for the mental health and well-being of students. Next one is transparency. They will have to clearly display all information like syllabus, fees, teachers, qualification and infrastructure on their website. This bill is a decisive step to curb the commercialization of coaching institutes and prioritize the welfare and success of students. Next is Central Education Ministry Guidelines 2024. In January 2024, the Union Ministry of Education also issued detailed guidelines for coaching centers. These include provisions like ban on admitting students below 16 years of age, though this provision was removed from the Rajasthan bill after protest. Minimum qualification for the teachers, fee transparency and a ban on misleading advertisements. These central guidelines also influence state policies. All these regulations are in the interest of students so that they are not exploited in the name of coaching. But is the government only regulating? Or is it also providing alternatives to students for coaching? Absolutely. Mukhyamantri Anuprati Coaching Scheme. This is a very important scheme of the government of Rajasthan. It provides free coaching to economically weaker scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, other backward class, especially backward class and general category EWS students for various competitive examinations such as RAS, UPSC, NEET, JEE, REET, CLAT, banking, etc. Under this scheme, students receive free coaching at prestigious coaching institutes listed on the online portal. Updated information: in May 2025, the Department of Social Justice and Empowerment released the second phase merit list under this scheme. Next one is digital education and self-study. The internet revolution has democratized education. Now, many government portals, YouTube channels like this Anag Academy, and educational websites provide quality study material, video lectures, and mock tests for free or at a very low cost. For RAS candidates, NCERT books, standard reference books, previous year's question papers, and Government of Rajasthan's website are important resources that are sufficient for self-study. Many successful candidates have emerged through this path. Now let's discuss is success in RAS and other competitive exams possible without coaching? The answer is absolutely yes. There are many inspiring examples in Rajasthan of individuals who achieved success in RAS and other competitive exams without any expensive coaching. Like Asha Kandara, a sanitation worker from Jodhpur, balanced her work and taking care of her two children while fulfilling a dream to become an RAS officer through the self-study using online resources and selected books. Key strategies for self-study are as following: gather right resources, consistency and routine, grip on current affairs, notes making, practice mock tests, develop soft skills, and most importantly, positive mindset and patience. Success often comes after setbacks. Stay positive and be patient. So friends, we have discussed every aspect of the coaching industry. Now let's come to the conclusion. Whether coaching is a need or luxury, the answer can be different for every individual and every exam. It depends on your financial situation, learning style, self-discipline, and available resources. Coaching is a tool, not the goal. It can make preparation easier, but it doesn't guarantee success. If you can afford coaching and need structured guidance, it can be beneficial for you. However, if you are facing financial constraints or you are capable of studying independently, coaching is not mandatory condition. Initiatives like Government of Rajasthan's Mukhyamantri Anuprati Coaching Yojana are ensuring that economically weaker students also get equal opportunities. The most important thing that your preparation strategy should be personalized. Self-confidence, hard work, choosing the right resources, and continuous practice are the key to success in any competition exam. Stay aware of government regulations and support schemes so you can make the right choices and avoid misleading advertisements. Remember, success often comes to those who have the courage to fight their circumstances and remain dedicated to their goals, whether they have coaching or not. And now, an important point. We know that the journey of RAS and other competitive exams is not easy. It requires accurate information, the right direction, and continuous motivation. On our Anag Academy's RAS podcast, we bring you such in-depth analysis and authentic information constantly so that your path becomes a little easier. If you want such important discussions, accurate updates, and expert guidance to reach you continuously, so that you can get closer to your goals and don't miss any crucial information, then why wait? Subscribe to our Anag Academy's YouTube channel right now. Like this episode and share it with your peers so that we can all embark on this journey of knowledge and success together. Your participation motivates us to create even better content, and you always get correct and accurate information. So stay connected with us and make your dreams a reality. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Rajasthan.